women want to hold women accountable.
We do, because y'all as a society hold us accountable on a daily basis. Can't breathe.
Women don't hold women accountable.
Yes, we do.
No.
Y'all don't hold men accountable. How many times a day do you talk to your guy in your little
I hold the dudes around me
bathrooms and shit? What the fuck is that called when you guys are at the gym? The little bathroom shit. What is that called? The locker talk. Y'all be saying some crazy shit.
Hold up.
And you
are you saying that women don't do that?
Not in my circle.
Are you talking about women?
I hold the women in my circle accountable.
You talking about women don't talk about eggplant size?
Absolutely, we do.
They'll be talking about, how he was able to, you know what I'm saying?
Erectile dysfunction.
Thrust his masculinity into a degree that caused personal satisfaction. Are we gonna act like this is just a man thing?
Yes.
Like men just have barbershop talk or locker room talk? Because that's
y'all are
disingenuous.
more disgusting about it.
Women are disgusting as hell about it. Here's the thing that I think. It's 50-50. The narrative is that men think about sex every 10 seconds.
How many men really catch another man? I've literally seen men stand idly by.
Have you not watched my channel?
No.
Okay.
I have not. But I've seen men I've never been like viscerally disrespected, but like I'm saying like in verbal communication or whatever, where I'm just like, bruh, what in the hell are you saying to me? Are you crazy in the mind? And then their friends idly stand by while they watch this disrespect and nobody's batting an eye.
Is this the idea that black men don't protect black women?
But it wouldn't be a hashtag if it wasn't so.
Well, here's the thing. There's many things that are hashtag that I think there's a degree.
Oh my God.
There's many things that are hashtag that I think is a degree of hyperbole within them. Hyperbole means exaggeration.
I know exactly what the fuck it means. Don't.
I'm not saying it for you. I'm saying it for the
Mansplain.
viewers. I'm saying it for the viewers.
Don't explain things
Listen,
that could be Googled.
I'm mansplaining?
Yes, this is the third time.
No, that's just outlining a definition. That has nothing to do with mansplaining. I'm just saying a definition of what you just did. What you just did is it is attributing a weaponized vocabulary word to something that had nothing to do with what it. I'm saying. I'm saying an SAT word, and I'm making sure that people knew what the word was.
Okay.
Hyperbole. That means exaggeration.
I know what that means.
Hey, listen. At the end of the day, I think 2020 is filled with victim mindset, victim culture. I think it's popping to be a victim in 2020. I think it's popping.
Are you serious?
Yes, I think that it's popping.
In what sense?
It's popping.
Explain yourself.
It's popping to act like things that
elucidate.
That
guys, what elucidate means. Let's explain.
Stop women splaining. So within that, stupid people can come up to a conclusion about something that's stupid, and it get 100,000 likes. Mm-hmm. So you agreeing with me?
On that point, yeah.
Here's what I want to do to you. I want to take your chair and I want to toss it in the air with you still on it. That's what I want to do to you.
Okay.
Shout out to MTR for keeping it real in this live stream, in this video, because I wouldn't have had the patience. This man went through 30 minutes. I don't even know how long of the conversation was, even before the camera and after the camera, and how many times that they had this conversation outside of YouTube. But shout out to this man for keeping it real, for being very patient and having this dialogue with this woman, because goodness gracious alive. Within the first 3 minutes of the video, and I'm gonna put the full video in the description box below, within the first 3 minutes of this video, I wanted to shut it off, because I've ran into women like this. I've had conversations with women like this in which they cannot express a particular viewpoint without ad hominems, without diverting from the issue, without diverting from the main topic of the conversation. I've had many conversations with these type of women to where they cannot have a intellectual conversation without using particular tactics like,
who hurt you? Do you have a mother in your life? You must have mommy issues. What are you, gay or something?
And going so far to the extent of just saying anything and everything, or even making a particular noise, like when she was pouting in the middle of him trying to explain something.
It wouldn't be a hashtag if it wasn't so.
Well, here's the thing. There's many things that are hashtag that I think there's a degree.
Oh my God.
There's many things that are hashtag that I think is a degree of hyperbole within them.
And then when he tried to, for an example, when he was explaining hyperbole, there's a lot of hyperbole that goes on when it concerns the issues concerning men and women. She's talking about stop mansplaining. I'm like, do you not know what hyperbole is? it shows that she cannot hold a intellectual conversation, much less even hold a conversation alone. Just shows her intellectual level. You know what I'm saying? Some things that I mentioned, or some things that I noticed in this video. One, she made it known that she does not watch his channel. You know, she said in the middle of, well, I won't say in the middle, probably like in the first 5 minutes, somewhere in the first 5 minutes of the video, he asked her, "Do you watch my channel?"
Have you not watched my channel?
No.
Okay.
I have not.
Now, I don't know if they are friends. I don't know how long they've been knowing each other. But she said that she doesn't watch his channel. Now, I've had many times where women have tried to have arguments with me or conversations with me just because they associate with me on social media. They don't follow my content on YouTube, nor do they be consistent with watching my content or following my content on all different platforms, right? And they think that they know me or they know my stance on something because of how they feel about a particular post or video that I made. And within the video, we're talking about they watch the first 30 seconds or maybe the first minute of the video and then lead to conclusions on what I meant, because maybe they had these particular conversations with other particular men, or they just go by how they emotionally feel. You know, if you're an actual friend or an associate of this person, that, you know, I would think that you would take the time out to at least understand where he's coming from or know his stance to a certain extent. Do your own personal research. But she does not have this intellectual ability to do that. Another thing that I noticed is that she accuses men of not holding other men accountable while saying that women hold other women accountable. And she uses all these type of examples of what so-called men don't hold other men accountable for, but she does not use any type of examples of what type of accountability does she hold women accountable for. Another thing that I noticed is that she consistently says that she does not know the statistics of things concerning the conversation, nor does she care.
Experience. I'm speaking of my personal experience. I don't give a damn about your data and your metrics. I'm talking about shit that has happened to me on a personal level. I've had guys harass me. I'm a well capable. I'm 5'10". I can handle myself.
If you do not care about the statistics of a particular conversation, you cannot try to debunk the statistics based upon how you emotionally feel. That's not how the game works. Another thing, she could not take the thought of respecting a man rather than protecting a man, and then she could not take the thought of victimization being a trend off of social media. You know, like the Me Too movement and so on and so forth. And to clarify this, I'm not saying that certain stories that women come out with on social media or certain things that women complain about around these type of topics, that they are wrong or they're lying or they're trying to get clout. But generally, when we're dealing with the population and the popularity and the primary thought process and the primary population in terms of popularity concerning the Me Too movement or concerning this whole victimization, this victim playing within social media, where you have these hashtags like protect black women and so on and so forth, where you have these black feminists, you know, these females who will go out of their way because of how they emotionally feel and how they've been conditioned through social media of how they feel about black men. You know, she could not take the thought that maybe I'm being conditioned to hate my own men. Maybe I'm being conditioned to play a victim when I've never been a victim. And something that she did mention is that she has experienced, you know, this type of abuse or this type of rudeness or hostility from black men, right? Something that I mentioned in a couple of my videos a few months back is that you cannot associate the men that you mess with and the men that you choose to entertain with black men. There are millions up to billions of black men in this world, and you cannot associate the millions up to billions of black men in this world with the 10 Negroes that you know across the street, with the 25 Negroes that you went to school with every day in high school. You cannot associate the men that you see trolling in the shade room comments to black men. That doesn't even add up. You can't make a intellectual conclusion to say that black men don't care about black women, black men don't uphold black women, and your example is what you see on social media, the men or excuse me, the boys that you went to school with, and then make that as a conclusion, you know. And then you have also another narrative in which you have these women who will say that black women have been doing this and that and the third, and will fail to realize or fail to conclude or include that they raised these men. 70% of the black family households are single mothers. So when you have these men who disrespect the women, the men who only see women as sexual objects and objectifying them and disrespecting them, 9 out of 10 of the time they get that from their mother, because their mother might have a particular hostility towards other black women. They might have hostility towards other black women, so then they carry those effeminate traits. So they'll call a woman a B word. They'll call a woman this, that, and the third, and will go so far to putting hands on a woman because maybe that's what the mother did. You see what I'm saying? There's certain things that you have to put together, and you can't just put this all on men. You have to put the puzzle together. But until next time, I'm Tyrone. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video with other people, comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.